Get ready for the thrills because Netflix is streaming the brand new psychological thriller Unchosen right now. This intense 6-episode box set features a star-studded cast, including Christopher Eccleston and Siobhan Finneran, promising a deep dive into a community cut off from the world. We follow Rosie as her daughter goes missing during a sudden storm, forcing her to defy tradition and search the forest, leading to a shocking encounter with a mysterious outsider who changes everything.
Stop using your finger for notes, sketches, and edits. This Jam Jake stylus pen gives your iPad a smoother, more precise writing feel with palm rejection so your hand can rest naturally on the screen. It charges fast, works for hours, and comes with replacement tips. Perfect for school, work, or creative projects. Check the link in the comments to grab it on Amazon.
Next up, prepare for a mind-bending journey with Netflix's new sci-fi movie Bugonia. Starring Emma Stone as a ruthless CEO, this film dives deep into bizarre conspiracy theories, where a disenfranchised wage worker named Teddy Gatz believes an alien race has taken over Earth. Watch as Teddy and his cousin kidnap the CEO, attempting to use strange measures to keep her imprisoned, while Michelle fights to escape and expose the terrifying truth. Now shifting gears to the horror scene, Netflix's new K-drama If Wishes Could Kill is dominating the charts with over 2 million views. This limited series follows a group of high school friends whose lives are thrown into chaos when a mysterious app appears, granting their wishes, but triggering deadly death warnings. Critics are praising its exploration of toxic friendships and anxieties around fitting in, making it a fun but intense binge. And finally, here is everything new on Netflix in May 2026. Don't miss the film adaptation of Remarkably Bright Creatures starring Lewis Pullman and Sally Field, plus the animated adventure swapped starring Michael B. Jordan. Plus, we're looking at the upcoming comedy Ladies First starring Sacha Baron Cohen and Rosamund Pike. Stay tuned right here for all the latest and greatest. Netflix has launched its new psychological thriller, Unchosen, and it is streaming now. This star-studded series features Christopher Eccleston and Siobhan Finneran and is described as a perfect box set binge for fans of Harlan Coben-style thrillers, boasting 6 episodes. Created and written by Julie Geary, Unchosen centers on a fictional, tight-knit community that has isolated itself from the outside world. The narrative opens with a seemingly idyllic gathering, which is abruptly disrupted by a severe storm, foreshadowing impending turmoil. The central conflict involves Rosie, one of the wives and mothers in the group, whose daughter goes missing during the weather event. Defying instructions to stay put, Rosie ventures into the nearby forest to search. The situation takes a dramatic turn when Rosie's daughter is tragically lost in a river. However, the crisis is interrupted by the arrival of a mysterious outsider named Sam, played by Fra Fee, who is on the run from his past. Sam's presence sets Rosie on a path of questioning her community's environment. Supporting roles include Asab Butterfield as Rosie's husband, who is deeply loyal to the community's beliefs, marking his first television role since the conclusion of the YA drama Sex Education. Meanwhile, Christopher Eccleston and Siobhan Finneran portray the enigmatic Mr. and Mrs. Phillips, who appear to be leading the cult enforcing strict rules about separation from the modern world. Netflix has positioned Unchosen as a psychological thriller, and the series delivers, packed with unexpected plot twists that shift the narrative in surprising directions, making it highly appealing to mystery enthusiasts. With its compelling cast and depth, the series is predicted to perform strongly on streaming charts. Netflix has launched a new rated-R science fiction film starring Emma Stone, titled Bugonia, which is described as a mind-bending thriller. The film draws comparisons to the work of Greek filmmaker Yorgos Lanthimos, suggesting a style characterized by complex characters and twisted conspiracies. In Bugonia, Emma Stone portrays Michelle Fuller, a ruthless CEO of a large pharmaceutical conglomerate facing backlash over suppressing workers' rights. Fuller maintains a facade of being a caring boss, encouraging employees to prioritize mental health while subtly threatening their jobs. The narrative is complicated by the introduction of conspiracy theorist Teddy Gatz, played by Jesse Plemons, and his cousin Don, brought to life by newcomer Aidan Delbus. Teddy believes in an online conspiracy theory, suggesting that a race of alien creatures has infiltrated Earth, disguised as corporate elites, and are subjugating the world through telepathic commands. The plot escalates when Teddy and Dawn kidnap Michelle, believing her to be a member of the alien race. They subject her to bizarre procedures, including shaving her head, chaining her up, and applying antihistamine lotion, aiming to neutralize her potential mind control powers. The core of the film follows Michelle's desperate attempts to escape her captors. She tries to reason with them and even attempts to leverage the conspiracy by promising to connect them with her alien superiors if she is released. Meanwhile, Teddy and Dawn take countermeasures, including chemical sterilization and taking prescription drugs against medical advice, to protect themselves from manipulation by Michelle. Reviewers describe Bugonia as an intense and wild ride, praising Emma Stone's performance and the bizarre writing. The film is positioned as a compelling conspiracy movie for the current climate, suggesting that modern conspiracies feel more plausible. Viewers are cautioned to be skeptical, warning that watching the film might lead to being manipulated by malevolent alien overlords. Netflix's new horror series, If Wishes Could Kill, is rapidly becoming a streaming sensation, climbing the charts and attracting millions of viewers in its initial run. The creepy and campy Korean limited series has secured a spot in the top 10 most watched list, ranking fourth, driven by its intense hyperviolence and surprisingly relevant plot concerning social media obsession. The series follows a group of high school friends grappling with secrets when a mysterious app appears on their phones, promising to grant their deepest wishes. As they become entangled in the chaos, they are forced to fight for survival against death warnings, uncovering a disturbing connection between a classmate's death and the app threatening their lives. Early critical reception has been largely positive. Critics have praised the series for effectively tapping into anxieties surrounding social fitting in and for refreshing a familiar premise with elements of shamanism and an exploration of toxic friendships. However, some reviewers note that while the vision is strong, tighter editing and further development of certain plot points could have amplified its impact. General audiences have offered a more mixed perspective. While appreciating the blend of early 2000s Japanese horror and Korean shamanism, some viewers felt the narrative suffered from messy plotting and outdated character motivations, suggesting these elements hindered the series' overall success. Despite this, viewers have lauded the series as an enjoyable experience, highlighting its beautiful cinematography and the fantastic performances delivered by the cast throughout the 8-episode run. Overall, If Wishes Could Kill is positioned as a fun, limited series, best enjoyed when approached with a light-hearted perspective. The series is generating buzz among K-drama enthusiasts, prompting viewers to discuss their favorite moments online. Netflix is unleashing a packed slate of content for May 2026, featuring major film premieres, new originals, and streaming acquisitions. The highly anticipated film adaptation of the novel, Remarkably Bright Creatures, starring Lewis Pullman, Sally Field, Joan Chen, Kathy Baker, and Alfred Molina, is set to premiere on the platform on Friday, May 8. Directed by Thea Sharrock and loosely based on a 2018 French film, this drama is expected to draw significant attention. Adding to the cinematic lineup, Netflix is debuting Swapped on May 1, an animated adventure film featuring Michael B. Jordan, Juno Temple, and Tracy Morgan. Later in the month, viewers can look forward to the comedy Ladies First, starring Sacha Baron Cohen and Rosamund Pike, which explores a male chauvinist thrust into an alternate reality where women hold all the social and cultural power. In terms of original programming, the streamer is also rolling out the documentary Marty, Life is Short, detailing the life and career of Only Murders in the Building, star Martin Short, scheduled for release on May 12. Furthermore, the platform is set to unveil Ladies First on May 22, alongside other events like the F1 Canadian Grand Prix. Jordan Peele's film Nope is also slated for release on May 18. Beyond the new originals, Netflix's May schedule is bolstered by exciting streaming acquisitions, including 13 Going on 30, Under the Skin, and Jordan Peele's Nope. The month is also rich with older hits and various series, with numerous films and television shows available throughout the month, including titles like Glory, Green Book, The Proposal, and Waterworld.